Hi there guys, this video today is about crossroads. Now I've got a couple of diagrams here to look at and we're going to be talking about how we spot crossroads, who's got priority and what to do when you're going from the minor road to the major road and the major road to the minor road. So let's start off by talking about what is a crossroad. Really simply, a crossroad is where you've got one main road going through the middle and you've got two little minor roads on either side. So this is the main road and these are the minor roads, okay? How do we spot a crossroad coming up? It's really simple. If we're on the main road, what we're doing is we're either looking for signs like this, okay, or as we're coming along, we might see gaps in between the houses, which are telling us that there are roads on either side. So therefore, we would have our crossroad. We might also see road markings on one side of the road or the other. Hopefully both sides if it's been marked up, so that will tell us there's a crossroad coming up. Okay, if we're on the minor road trying to come onto the major road, we'll potentially see our give-way lines or stop lines, and in front of us we'll see another road. So we'll see right and left, but we'll also see another road in front of us, so that will tell us there is a crossroad coming up. So it's fairly simple to be able to identify them. First thing we need to do is who's got priority. You've got to figure out who's going to have priority. So if I'm on this main road, okay, and I'm coming along and I want to turn left, I will generally have priority. If I'm on this main road and I want to go straight on, okay, we're going to probably have priority. The problems come about when I'm coming down the road and I want to turn right, because I might have cars coming towards me, just as per a normal T-junction. So we deal with that in the same kind of fashion. Real big problems come up when you are turning right like this and you want to turn right, but also someone wants to come down the road and they want to turn right. Now your instructor may or may not have gone through this with you, but there are at least two different techniques. The first technique is where you drive and you do your turn and the vehicles pass in front of each other. That's called near side to near side passing. This is generally done when there's not as much space about, so in towns and small places like little backstreet residential areas. The good point of, or the good things or the good features of near side to near side is that when you pass the car in front, you can see into this road, so if there are any pedestrians or any obstructions or any hazards, you will be able to see them, and so for the same for this car. But the problem is, when you do your turn and you pass in front of this other vehicle, you may have someone coming along here, like a bike or a motorbike or something like that, and as you pass the vehicle, you might not be able to see this vehicle, this bike zooming up the inside. So that's something to bear in mind, okay? So near side to near side is done when there's less space available. The other technique is called offside to offside. That's when you'll come down the road and you'll go around the back of each other, okay? So you're going to come around the back of the vehicle that wants to turn. And the good point of this is that you can now see, as you pass, you can now see the vehicles that are following said vehicle you're turning around the back of. As you pass, the problem is you might not be able to see what's going on in this road. So for example, our pedestrians who are waiting, or our problems or our hazards in this new road, okay? Offside to offside, which is that technique, generally happens when you've got more space. And it's not as common as near side to near side. Lots of drivers will prefer the near side to near side technique. Okay, so that's how you do it. There's another way of doing it, is you could slow down and you could wait for the other vehicle to turn and then you could go, or this vehicle could come down and slow down and let you go. So really there's four options. It depends how confident you're feeling, and depends on what the other person does, depends on what you will do, okay? When you're coming out of a minor road, you can either turn left, go straight on, or turn right. It's fairly simple stuff. When you come to the end of the road, you will need to look right, left, and right again, and then you need to look ahead and make sure that all ways are going to be clear. So if we only look right, left, and right, and then we go to pull out, someone might be coming across, and that is going to be bad. Generally, when you turn left, you will go before this person. Generally, when you go straight on, you will turn before this person. But if you want to turn right, you're going to need to wait for this person, because this person is just literally just popping out onto their side of the road, or they're going straight across. If you're turning right like this, you're generally going to have to wait for this person to do their thing, okay? If you want to turn right and they want to turn right, you've got to get some seriously good eye contact and make sure you know who's going to go first. It may be that that car got there first, or you got there first, and in that case, they might go, or you might go, depending on who gets there first. You might be able to have enough space to just pass like this, so therefore you're passing out at the same time, and that's called near side to near side. You could use that technique if the other person is willing to do that with you, okay? Just read what they're doing. Try and be aware of what's happening in front of you as well as to the right and to the left. We've got this other diagram here on the left hand side, and this is a crossroad also. And as you can see, the road has no road markings. We have 0 road markings here. But as you can see, the black road going through the middle looks like it could be the main road, and these could be the side roads. So that's something to bear in mind. In an unmarked junction or an unmarked crossroad scenario, be prepared to slow down and stop and give way, because no one there is going to have any priority. So that's worth mentioning. So just be aware of people who aren't paying attention. Now, I hope that helped. Hope you now understand a little bit more about Crossroads. If you do, fantastic. If you don't, pop a comment and we'll try and answer your questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next video. Have a nice day.